This is the day the Lord has made. Let rejoice and be glad. Yes, thank you very much. Every day we wake up, it's a new day on this beautiful planet. Yeah, waiting for the EBS here in the Philippines. Yeah, I know, I know. Hang in there. Hey, listen, you know what? You couldn't be in a more beautiful spot than the Philippines, enjoying all the organic foods that are there, and I just can't wait to get back. Yeah, I know, but that's just yeah, yeah, yes, and salamat po. How you doing, Melissa? Good day. Yeah, how you doing, Amy? Thank you too. Yeah, well, I love everybody's spirit too, and it's you know what it's just like it says. You gotta have Christ consciousness to feel as good as I feel. That just is just ask. That is the best medicine on the planet. Yeah, I want everybody to be spiritually really really upbeat because we need to have that when we go and go into this jubilee. You're going to be on your hands and knees in tears. I know that. I believe all this torrential rain is to clean up the dams. Yes, you're very, very right. That's why some of the rivers are going dry because they're using the waters to fill in the dams. Good morning, Mojo. How you doing, Sheila and Melissa? How things going? Yep. Well, I mean, Canada right now, especially the cities, they're very very tough shape. They have you know, a lot of problems. How you doing, Lindsay? A reporter slipped and said Lindsey Graham had a terror attack on him, or a hit. Yeah, he had a hit on him. Then she said, I mean, heart attack. Yeah. Well, you're watching the usual suspects coming off the chessboard. They're all being removed. And, are they using Iran, using them as the bad guys to say, oh, well, they're putting a hit on them? Listen, if you do evil on this planet, which Graham was certainly guilty of, his hands are dirty, like every other politician out there. They're all dirty, every single one of them. And I just want to say that, what these ayatollahs are doing, and all these other imams, and pushing the hate and ideology. It's there. You're not going to come and take our values away. It's not going to happen. When we get pushed into a corner far enough, especially on our own land, there will be resolve, guaranteed. There's a speech that Marco Rubio had put out there. I want to record that, and I want to send that and replay it because he was spot on it. And then, of course, I lost it because of my really screwy devices. And like I said, I will do the 9 station program, and I'll put it in my layman terms. So, because yesterday it was a mess. My brain was a mess. Right? Yeah, it's all good. Yes, that's what God wants us to be, spiritual upbeat. The devil hates people that have high, happy spirits and are hugging each other, and exchanging our love, exchanging our spiritual love. The demon hates it. They're trying everything they do to, stamp it out. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind you guys if you want to send DMs back and forth. That's up to you. It's got nothing to do with me. But I'm just telling you, keep your money in your pocket, and it's okay to chit chat. But like I said, and I don't mind that. But the thing is, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are going to be fooled, thinking that this person's another person or this person's a good person, and they end up, going down that rabbit hole and losing money. So just keep your money in your pocket. Thank you, Mojo. Yes. Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, they all were, they all had the cocktail. They had the cocktail maybe more than once, right? And when you get that, I mean, I got people downtown that are half my age, 35, 40, 45 years old, that are having very difficult times physically because, because of what happened 2020. Yeah. Yes, he was. I'm not going to say it, but yes, he was. I do agree with you, Dino. Yeah. Welcome from Virginia. Beautiful state of Virginia. Lots of history there. How you doing, Shazam? Yeah. Yeah, well, they're going to dig up a lot of evidence. I mean, you would not believe the amount of assets and valuable. I don't even know how they're handling it all. I don't even know where they're putting it. But there is just so much assets that's being seized right now because it was from ill-gotten gains. Ill-gotten gains is what has put everybody. If you did not do it, if you did it or got all your money by hurting other people, you're done. You're finished. Yes, yes, it will be abolished. All religions will be abolished. Do you see, when you see the galactics out there, do you see them having religions? No, you don't see them having religions. Okay? That's where we're going. We're going to quantum. Okay? And quantum there's no room for different religions. You can do whatever you want. I mean, say whatever you want. I'm just saying we're here spiritually. We are spiritual beings that that possess God's ability to do many, many things. It's not, it's a gift from God that was suppressed by the reptoids. And we're going to be, we're already, all of us here right now that are listening to this right now, we're in some level of 5D. All of us. We know that because the Schumann resonance just announced the planet is 5D. But remember, 50% of them are from are the dark side. 50% out there. I mean, can't you see it? Can't you see it? Eventually, all that's going to get cleaned up. But yes, all religions will be abolished. Grand Rising from Mississippi. And yeah, and your economy is still stronger than Canada. We are in an absolute disaster situation right now. We have our country of Canada is the fourth largest asset holding on the planet, but yet we're last in GDP. I mean, does that not tell you who's running this show? How you doing, South Africa? God bless you, and keep yourself safe down there, please. I know we have a lot of great, beautiful blacks down there that do not want to buy into this bullshit. But we have a lot of, people that have MK Ultra that, want to, destroy families down there that are white. And we got to put a stop to this. Same as the Congo. I personally, what I think all whites should just leave and go back or go to a country that they want to assimilate to. I would like to see a lot of people that are being persecuted around the world. The only safe place would be to go to for you can raise your family and start a small business would be the United States. I don't need financial help from anybody. So I mean, I can go live wherever I want, which everybody will be able to do. You know, if you want to, like when you get your money, if you want to go back to your homeland, you know, in India or Japan or, you know, China or whatever you know, you can have a piece of property there. I'll be allowed to go and, you know, have an investment down in the States. But I'm gonna walk through this. I'm gonna study it, and I'm gonna get the information together. I'll maybe hit, talk to some people that are there that, you know, get to know the place, so I know what I'm up against, so I know what I'm allowed to or not do. You know, on Thursday, Trump is giving a speech to the American people. Yes, I think that's to do, and he's going to be dubbing over the FIFA soccer games, which is good by me because I think it's all SATANIC. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, I mean the evil feeds off of anger and fear, and I just don't want to see people with fear and anger. We have enough of it in this world. We got to, you know, I mean I'm in the DMC right now, and you know, people go by, the homeless go by, they're on bikes and whatever. I got people are having difficult times. I will help them. They know that, and that's why I'm being left alone, right? If you're being an a-hole, you're gonna live that lifestyle. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yes, that's why I am coming on every day, just because, you know, we have so much, bleak outlet or outlook in this world, and people need I'm not going to say a safe space because that's not our terminology. I'm going to just say we need to have a place to go that we can all talk as family to bring it, give an uplifting spiritually, because it's the fear is only fear of what you want to manifest, right? We're seeing this, but you know we've always had this ugly, dark element around the world. It's just being exposed now, and that's what we got to get through. Okay, now there's a lot of things going on right now. They're cleaning up let's just say they're cleaning up a lot of the things that were to do with churches and what's under the churches, organizations, corporations, and stuff like that right now. This is a military operation, okay? And the military, we just have to stay out of their way and follow the rules, okay? We're going to lose, in a sense, when the EBS comes and whatever. We're going to lose, a lot of communication, and we're going to, but the military will be there to help you. Okay, so I just want everybody to realize that there's nothing to fear. Any intel? No, there's no intel. I'm not speculating on any of Trump's upcoming speeches that he wants to give. Remember, always keep this on the shelf. This is a military operation, also slash movie. Okay, it's a controlled movie. What we like to concern ourselves. Everybody's coming off the chessboard right now as we speak. That's why they're putting these where you saw that, all the faces out there of all these people that are anti-Islam or whatever, they're being, or pro, in that little state. Okay, so there is a war going on there, and they're making sure everybody knows about this, what's going on. So they're using, as what they did, the deep state did back in the day, early days is where they had the deck of cards, and they had the faces of these deck of cards, and everybody was on those was going to be taken out. So if you were on that, if your face was planted on that deck of cards, your days were numbered. Okay, and they went in there and cleaned them all up. Is this on this deck of cards that's happening right now, as what Iran is doing or Persia is doing right now? It's a controlled mind control. Keep everybody focused in on this, on what is happening. I think it's the same playbook, or coming out of the same playbook as what happened in 1990, 91 in Iraq when they were invading and taking over that beautiful country. So, and I think it's being reversed on the Americans right now, because take a look at the faces that are out there. They're not they don't follow God. They certainly, I mean, other than Trump, but is he an actor? Of course he is. But there is a lot of stuff like this going on there, and it's to mess with your head, right? Maybe these cards that they're doing, or they're posting these cartoons of what's happening. They're trying to maybe tell humanity that this is how. To the Simpsons, it's the same thing. We just got to watch this thing play out. We cannot be emotionally involved in what's happening, because these people that created these wars and stuff like that have to be brought down, and they're using Persia as the hitman. I guess, I don't know, but there's a lot of evil out there, and unfortunately, we as good spiritual people with love in our heart has allowed these evil people to take control of our most powerful positions. Yes. How you doing, Melissa? Yep. Yeah. Don't have any money in your pocket? Well, I know. I understand. I mean, there's food. As long as you get food on the table. I don't know if you're in Canada or in the United States. I'm not sure. But I tell a lot of people, I say, well, I'm broke, and like a lot of pensioners, that's why they end up living in developed countries, because they're tired of it, right? A lot of people live on pensioners that live in the Philippines since 1975, since the end of Vietnam War. Because they get a decent pension, me included. I can't survive on the little pension I get here. That's why I'm here, to do the things. I'm not going to, reveal all my secrets. I'm not, we're on, we're on public TV. I'm not going to, no. But if you want to DM me, I'm here for consultation. My consultation is free. Okay. I do not want any money. I will give you my life experiences as I seen it. And I tell you, it's not been an easy road for me. How you doing, Julia? How you doing, Amy and Dice? Hey, babe boy. Good to see you. Kristen, how are you? Yeah. Thank you, Dino, for the monitoring. Yes, appreciate it. How's it going, Nancy? Sorry about that, gang. Trump has to undo everything that was put together. Yes. Yeah, by England. Since 1646. That's a lot of undoing, eh? Yeah. Yeah, the Virginia Company. I get it. I totally get it. Thank you for that comment. And it's not just that there. It's the what the Democrats have done to the country. They have absolutely just tried to destroy the United States. And what we did was turn around and destroy the incorporation and brought sovereignty back to a great, great country. And sovereignty is back into to the republic, along with Russia. The evil is being stomped out as we speak. So we just got it. We're watching, This we're watching the war going on. It's the battlefield. We are in the battlefield. There's a lot of mess that needs to be attended to globally. You're very right. Hey, Wigwam, what my position, what I want to keep clear is the fact is that we need to keep this community going. So we're going to go through an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. I suspect everybody needs to disappear and handle their financial affairs and their secrecy all in private. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out for mom and dad that have been together for 50 years or 30-year marriages and stuff like that. You're going to have to work that on your own, okay? But what I'm saying to you, there's going to be a 90-day period that we will be will be MIA, missing in action. That's what I would highly suggest. Stay off the airwaves and stuff like that, and then we'll come back on, and we'll be able to, from there we'll be able to rebond with. We'll be able to rebond with everybody. How you doing, Laura? Yes. You could buy currency on Amazon. Yes, you can. Just make sure when you order it, anything to do with Amazon, just make sure you take a screenshot of because they won't give you a receipt, but just make sure you got a screenshot, and then at least that gives you letting the redemption QFS people know that you bought it through them. Yep, that'll work. I'm not going to play into a lot of the rules and stuff like that because we don't even know if all the rules. From what I hear through Mark Z, is things are going to be very, very easy. Yeah, Trump said America first. Absolutely, you're so right. So Europe will wait long. Then no, it's all going to be transferred at once. This is worldwide.